Hi everybody and welcome to today's vlog. Thank you so much for considering to click on today's video. You have made one of the best choices today because today's video is going to be very enlightening, educating, and above all entertaining. I try to bring the entertainment when in these things when it comes to learning things about jobs, interviews, and stuff like that. I know those are serious business stuff, but I try as much as possible to bring the fun so that we can learn as we have fun. Everybody loves to have fun, so it's always good to bring that fun even when there is serious business, if you know what I mean. If you're new here, please consider to click that subscribe button. It is absolutely free to do so. So that every single time I post a video, you will be among the first people to be notified. And we love visitors, so welcome, feel at home. My name is East African Girl, and let's jump on to this video. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am going to be talking to you about the things you are not supposed to do at an interview. So if you're watching this video because you have been invited for an interview or you're about to attend an interview soon, congratulations. That means they already like you. They like something about you. They went through your resume, they liked what they saw, and now they're inviting you so that they can meet you in person. So this is the point where you want to go and take the best version of you. And so today we're going to be talking about the things you should not do at an interview. So the things we're going to talk about today, please don't do them on the interview date. Do not do them. Leave them behind. I'm going to come back to you with the things that you should do on an interview day or at an interview so that you may ace that interview. If this is the first time and this is the first time you're watching my vlogs, I have videos down below. I have videos where I've been speaking about how to dress on an interview, how to pass your face-to-face interview or your one-on-one interview. So if you're interested, just click down below. I'll put them on the description box below. Just click on those links and they will direct you to the video. So go and learn more. It's always good to do research before you go for an interview so that you go feeling prepared. So let me not talk much and jump on into today's video. Things you should never do at an interview. Number one, do not arrive late at an interview. Make sure you arrive there from 10-15 minutes early so that you get yourself ready. If you feel like you want to go use the bathroom, if you want to, sometimes we don't know where the interview halls are because sometimes they host the interviews in hotels or in places where you have to know where the interview is happening. So be there on time, find out where everything is, go to the restroom if you want to freshen up, if you want to meet your colleagues so you can get to know them so that you're comfortable sitting around people you've gotten to know. Introduce yourself to the rest of your colleagues so that if it's an open day where then you meet so many people, it's always good to to always feel comfortable around the people around you. So arrive on time for better preparation. Okay, so do not arrive late. You want to make the first impression. So sometimes they think if you cannot arrive early on an interview date, how are you going to be arriving when on the actual job when they hire you? So make sure that is not going to be the reason why they're kicking you out on the journey that you're about to start. So that was point number one. Point number two, dress appropriately. Sometimes they will tell you how to dress. If you're going for this hotel or airline jobs, they'll tell you how to dress. They'll tell you the length of your skirt. They'll tell you the color of the business attire they want you to wear. They'll tell you, everything about your grooming and stuff like that. So make sure you follow all the rules and regulations they've asked you, because if you do not, most of these jobs, they wear uniforms. So if you can't follow the dress code that has been requested or asked or has been given to you, they assume if you can't follow rules, then there's no way you're going to come and follow rules when it comes to their uniform procedures, or so stuff like that. So always read all your invitations, see whatever requirements they want you to, how they want you to dress, and follow them. If they want you to dress on dull colors, please do so. But when it comes to like jobs, like creative jobs, like like fashionistas or creatives like YouTubers and stuff like that, whenever they're going for interviews, they can dress colorfully because they are creatives. So but it's always good to follow rules. If they have a specific dress code, make sure you stick by the rule. Okay, you don't want to appear there with long earrings and you're going for an airline interviews and they already told you this is not part of the uniform. You want to make sure that you show them that you can follow rules. This is the job. You applied for this job because you really want it. So play your part to also show them that you know how to obey rules. All right? Okay. So point number 3, fidgeting with unnecessary props. What do I mean by fidgeting with unnecessary props? You'll find some people will be playing with their phones. Let's say, for instance, you arrived on the interview and they're showing you a video of how the company started, all those stuff. Most of these interviews, they'll start their day by probably showing a video of how the company started, how it's progressing. They'll show you interviews of colleagues who are speaking good things about the company. So as that's happening, pay attention, listen, watch the video. This is not when you start playing with your phone. Some people will even start filing. I'm talking from real time experience. I remember when I used to attend my interviews, I used to see these things. So I'm telling you things that people actually do. Okay, so they'll start filing their nails. Some of them will start chewing gums. Some of them will not even pay attention. They'll start talking to their neighbors. Don't let these things interfere with the dream that you have, and the dream here is getting this job. So pay attention, watch that video. You might hear a thing or two where you will want to ask more about it. Probably you never knew that they fly to a certain country and you want to know more about it. So it's always good to pay attention. They'll probably talk about salary and bonuses and stuff like that, and you have a question about it, the work timings and stuff like that. So this is when you pay attention to that video, so that you may, if you have a question that you feel, you can jot it down, but always seem like you're paying attention. Remember, in an interview they're always watching, so don't assume that because the video is playing they are doing their own stuff. They are always watching. Their eyes are always on you. Okay, all right. So number 4 will be poor body language. So as I told you before, they already went through your resume, they liked what they saw, and now they want to meet you in person. They want to see, how do you carry yourself? Okay, are you someone who pays attention? Are you a good listener? Okay, are you presentable? Are you likable? Because if it's a customer service job, you want to be the kind of person who is presentable, who looks professional, who knows how to stand tall, be a good listener, be a good communicator, and all those traits. The reason why they invited you is because they want to see your body language, how you react to things. If they ask you a question like tell me a time where you faced a difficult situation, how are you going to answer that question? Is emotions going to affect your your answer? Because sometimes we give examples of things that happen to us and they want really good things, but then so when you're answering this question, you pay more attention in the bad thing that happened, and then your emotions get over it and you forget how to answer certain questions, because you also have to give feedback of what happened, what you did to solve the situation, how you played a part as a customer service, how you solved that problem. That is what I'm trying to say. So they want to meet you so they can see your body language. All right, do you interrupt people when they speak, and stuff like that? So your body language, sit down. If you're sit down, sit tall, listen to them. You can nod, smile, and stuff like that. All right, okay. Point number 5 is talk bad things about your previous or current employer. You, in times where they ask you about why do you want to change your job, or why are you looking for another opportunity, some people will start bringing their personal stuff into, into the new employer. So the interview here wants to know why you want to change. All right, you're working for a big company. Why do you want to move from that company to our company? Sometimes some people will be so personal, and they'll be like, the boss is so bad, I don't like him, he's so biased on me, and stuff like that. Sometimes these things that we say, they're probably true, but you don't want to tell that to someone who is about to give you another job, because remember, what goes on in their mind is, if you can talk something bad about your previous or current employer, how about me? How about me, man? You're gonna be talking about bad things about me too. So chances of you losing or not getting that jobs are very high, because they'll be like, what goes around comes back around. So maybe you will not be pleased about this company, and the next thing you will be talking bad things about me too. So avoid talking bad things about your previous or current employer. Just say something else. Say you want to grow. You want more. You want a new challenge. You're moving, you're relocating from this place to this place, so the reason why you're looking for this job, because it's gonna be close to your place and stuff like that. But don't start saying things like, I don't like him, he's so biased, he's from this tribe, and that and that and that. Those people from that tribe, they get angry quickly and stuff like that. You want to keep away from those things. So do not talk bad about your previous or current employer. All right, next point. I think I lost count now. Next point will be lying about your resume. If you watch my story about how I landed softly in Dubai, you will understand this point very much, because you will find people who write your resume, and sometimes they will say things that really are not what happened in your career path. So they'll say you've been working for this company for this amount of period, these are your responsibilities, what you did in that company. And for you, because you wanted someone to write you a resume, you just, you told someone, write me a resume, you paid them, and then they gave you your resume back, and then you applied for this job, and this is the reason why you're now being interviewed in this job, and you don't even know what is in your resume. And so they start asking you about, oh, so you worked for Emirates Airlines? And then you're there like, yes, because you've been caught red-handed. And then they tell you, tell me what were your responsibilities while working at Emirates? And then you're now wondering, guy, hey, so if you can't tell things as simple as what you did in your previous job, then of course they're going to lose trust. So they're not going to give you this job, because if you're lying on your resume, then they're not gonna, they won't waste their time asking more questions or wanting to get to know you. They will not waste their time. So I have instances where I write CVs for people, but I will always ask them. I have a list of things that I always ask people, like, where did you go to school? From what year to what year? When did you start your first job? What company was it? How long did you work there? What were your responsibilities? So yes, I do, but whenever I write CVs for people, I always ask them these things, because I want it to come from them. I don't want to lie on behalf of someone else and then cost them a job. I always ask, and I always tell people, if you haven't been working for a certain period, look for a volunteer job so that you can cover those years, that you've not been working. Don't just stay home. Look for a volunteer job so that you may build your CV, and your CV can have backup of, or you will avoid being asked by interviewers, oh, so this was the last year you worked, so what have you been doing since then? So those questions come up, and so that you can avoid being asked that certain questions, go volunteer, go do something, go do a charity job. They will cover in your CV and they will help you. So do not lie on your resume. It will cost you a lot. It might ban you from applying in that company. So try as possible, read through your resume even before you go for your interview. Study your resume, so that There's nothing that you will be asked from your resume that will be surprising to you. It's your resume, it has your name, your email address. They will even ask you, is this your email address? Is this your name? So you said you work for Emirates, but you haven't told me what you used to do when you worked for Emirates. You don't want certain things to ruin your opportunity. The other point is getting too personal. Getting too personal. For instance, you really want this job, this is your dream company, and then they ask you a question like, why do you really want to work for this company? And then you start saying, oh, why do you really want a job? And then you start saying things like, hey, I have a debt that I really need to start paying. My child is sick and stuff like that. I just got a divorce and I need to, to make some more money so I can take care of my children. Those things are good, but you don't want to tell them to your interviewer at the beginning. You don't want it to be there at the these are the first information they're getting from you. They haven't hired you yet, you're already telling them your problem. Yes, I'm sorry that your child is sick, I'm sorry that you're going through a divorce, I'm sorry that you are in a debt, or you're going through a debt. I'm sorry, but please keep those personal information to yourself. Just be professional. This is where your professionalism comes. Why do you really want this job? Tell them things about the company. The video you are watching, tell them you want to be part of it. I have friends I've researched in this company, and I know that there is opportunity to grow in this company, and this is the reason why I really want to apply for this job, because I want to see myself in your shoes or in your position. If you want to be a HR, I want to see myself as a HR in a company, or in this company in some point. I feel like your company will help me grow and grow in my industry. I'm a customer service, and I feel like the customer service you have in your company, I want to learn more about it, and I feel if I work for your company, I will gain more skills in my department, or find ways to like sell yourself, but keep aside personal stuff like debts, like divorce and stuff like that. Okay, let's go to the next point. Not bringing required documents. Always, even when they have all your documents, even when you've submitted all your documents, always bring an envelope that has your resume, your passport copy, your ID, your certificates, anything that is work related when it comes to job application. Just bring them along. You never know. They might have asked you to bring them and you probably didn't see, but because you have made it a culture to always bring documents with you, you will not lose that opportunity because you did not bring. Always bring a copy of your resume. That is definitely a must. Even if they already have it, just always bring them. Bring a copy of it, okay? Or if you can't bring them, just bring a flash disk where you have all your stuff. So in case they ask, you'll be like, I have it in my flash disk. But I always ask people to always be ready. Just bring a copy of it, because sometimes you might have a flash disk and there are no printers or a cyber cafe close to where the interview is. So always bring a copy. Okay? The other thing is cursing. I know people who can't complete a sentence without using a curse word. They'll be like, oh, yesterday I met this guy, the F guy, and they were like, oh, people are so used to these curse words that they put them in sentences and they become something that is in them. They can't complete a sentence without cursing, and this is really bad in an interview. You don't want to go and start giving your answers and you're like, they ask you, tell me over time, and you're like, this damn time when I was meeting this guy, he really fucked with my mind. And I'm like, the interviewer like, hey, hold on. And imagine you're applying for a customer service job. So how are you going to be communicating to our customers with your oof, 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 ding, 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 ding? They'll be censoring every word. So how is the customer going to get what you're saying if they're ding, 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 every word you say? That's really bad. So yeah, you don't want to be cussing in an interview. Last but not least, will be not doing enough research. So I'll start by asking, why are you applying for this company? I bet because you want to work in it, there's something you like about it. So, and you want to bring these points when they ask you things like why are you changing jobs? Why do you want us to hire you? Why our company and not so many other companies? The research that you're going to do about this company will help you answer certain questions in an interview. Things like, what are you bringing to the table if we hire you? What will you bring? So the research that you'll make, if this is one of the best airlines in the world, mention it. Say, I know this is one of the best airlines in the world, and I know that customer service skills are on the top notch in this company, and with my experience and my desire to learn more, I am sure that I will be part of a team that will help this company grow to the next level. See, like, mention something you learned. So it's always good to research. Learn a thing or two about this company. When did it start? How did it start? Start saying I know this company started as a low cost airline, and now it's one of the best airlines in the world. I want to be part of a growing team. Things like those. This is where you kind of sugarcoat the company as you sell yourself. Things like, I have friends who started as ground staff, as customer service staff, and now they are passers, or they're one of the the head staff in the plane, and you've seen them grow. And so I know that there is growth that happens in this company, and that's what I'm looking for. So always research on the company that you desire to go work for, so that you may find a point or two that will help you sell yourself when it comes to an interview. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for staying here and watching. I hope you've learned one or two things on things that you should not do at an interview. So if I've mentioned do not do the opposite of what I'm mentioning here, but I'll definitely come back to you with a video of things you should do. I think I have a video on it. If I'll check on my videos. I have so many videos that I even sometimes forget what videos I think I did a video on things you should do on an interview. If not, I'll definitely do another video, but if I have, I'll put it on the description down below, so that you guys can be able to go and watch and go prepare yourself before you go for that interview. If you're going for an interview, or if you're applying to apply for a company that you desire to work for, I really wish you all the best, and I hope that you're going to ace and get that job. If you do, please come back to this channel and put it on the comment section. Tell me, hey, so I really got the job. Thank you so much. I have so many people on TikTok who come back to me and tell me, thank you for your help, I got the job, or thank you for showing us how to apply these jobs. I'm going for my interview. Give me tips, or are there any tips that you can give me that will help me on that interview day? So yeah, that's the reason why I'm here, guys. I also have another request. If you get time, just click on my videos and let them play. Always watch my videos from the beginning to the end, because I'm trying to build watch hours, which is really hard to, oh my god, watch hours are really hard to make, because you have to get like 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours, so that YouTube can start paying you. So with that, you already know that this is charity, but I don't mind charity. I love to help people. I want you guys to make I want it to be easy for you to get these jobs than it was for me. Okay, I didn't have videos when I was applying for jobs. I didn't have videos to look up to, and so I want it to be easy for you guys to like get these jobs. So as for now, I'm not being paid by YouTube because I haven't gotten to the watch hours. So if you get time, always watch my videos from the beginning to the end. I bet they're good videos and you are going to like them, so I can build my watch hours and start getting some money. I want to get some money. All right, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. Thank you for watching this video from the beginning to the end. I hope it was informative, I hope it was educative, and I hope that's gonna help you grow and get that job. Until next time, don't forget to hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Until next time, bye bye.